They said he would make everything alright if I only trust and never doubt him. If I only trust and never doubt him. Oh, only trust and never doubt him. He will make everything alright. Yes, he will make everything alright. Oh, listen. Troubles and trials, they seem to get me down. Call my friends, they couldn't be found. But I look to the hills, from which cometh all of my help. All my help, it cometh from the Lord. If I only trust and never doubt him. You gotta put your trust in him. Trust and never doubt him. And have no doubt. Trust and never doubt him. That he will make everything alright. Yes, he will make everything alright. Trust him. Trust him. Never doubt him. Never doubt. Trust him. Trust him. Never doubt him. Never doubt him. You gotta have faith. Trust the size of a mustard seed. Never doubt. To tell that mountain. Trust to be thou removed. Never doubt. And have no doubt. Never doubt. Never doubt him. Never doubt him. Look at Job. Never doubt. Was sick so long. Never doubt him. That no flesh. Never doubt. It fell from his bones. Never doubt. Job, he knew that God would make everything alright. If he trust him. Trust him. Trust him. Trust him. You gotta trust him. Trust him. Oh, trust him. Trust him. Look at Daniel. Trust him. In the lion's den. Look at the Hebrew boys. Trust him. In the fiery furnace. You gotta trust him. Trust him.
Ladies and gentlemen, here it is, the most listened to radio show on the planet. Even the other stations are tuned in too. Here it is, the most listened to radio show on the planet.
Well, stepping in this morning. How y'all doing today, Pastor Henry? How you
Revive.
Revive?
Revive.
Yeah?
Yes. Thanks, Sister
Feel
Anne-Marie,
revived?
for praying for me.
I know, right?
Yes,
I
Sister
think-
Monica, good morning.
Yeah?
You know,
yeah,
the fam
praise the Lord.
on. Sister Ellen is
Yeah.
on Hurley.
Yeah, she's on.
Yes. Yeah.
That's
yeah.
good.
Yeah, yeah.
Morning, Helen.
Sister Marlene on.
Yeah,
Sister Marlene. Sister Marlene.
it's Wednesday. It's her day.
Yes.
Yeah, it's her day.
Of course.
Good morning,
Has to
my
be her
Jamaican
day.
princess. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, so it's another beautiful day God has
Yes.
given to us. What a blessing it is.
Yes.
It's a nice day outside. You know that you notice how some little rain's been coming down.
yeah.
Just to kind of cool off the thing because boy, it been hot.
Oh,
You know, so thank God
And
for.
pasta black and eat don't work.
Yes, I know. I
Oh,
understand.
she's in Cuba.
I pray especially
Oh,
for
yes. Okay. So when
Yeah.
you're coming back, I hope she brings something for me from Cuba.
Yeah.
What
No
is it?
cigar,
What-
please. No cigar.
No cigar. I've never smoked before, so
Yeah.
the
No
cigar
cigar.
would not work for me.
No.
I want to keep my teeth.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yes.
That's a good reason too.
Yes.
Yeah.
So no cigar for me, Sister
Yeah.
Marlene.
She in trouble though. She went to Cuba without me, so that's a problem.
Did she tell you?
Nope. They never told me.
I thought you guys were in love.
I thought so too.
Oh wow, sorry.
But you know,
Sorry.
that's what happened when you got Jamaican
Hey.
woman. Anything can happen.
Sorry. I guess because you didn't speak the language, I guess.
What is that? The dollars language.
Oh Lord.
So one in Cuba, one in Cayman.
Yes, one in Cuba, one in Cayman.
Yeah, Cayman Brac to be exact.
Uh-huh.
You know, Cayman Brac is as far from Grand Cayman as it is from Jamaica.
Yeah?
Probably closer to Jamaica. I don't know. Maybe Sedan can tell me. Is Cayman Brac closer to Jamaica than it is to Cayman?
The Cayman Island?
To Grand Cayman.
The Grand Cayman.
Yeah. It's about 90 miles from the Grand Cayman. You know, we hear about them, you think they're like 3 islands like sitting next to each other.
Right.
They're pretty far apart.
Aye.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. So,
Oh,
yeah. Somebody's having a birthday.
our daughter.
Oh, her daughter's having a birthday.
Yes.
Ah.
Happy birthday.
Yeah.
Hey, a trip to Cuba.
Yeah. You can't beat that.
Can't beat that.
Yeah. That's been one.
I hope when
I
my-
want to go to Cuba before they spoil it. Okay. So that's it before they westernize it. Yeah. I love culture. I love rich culture. And I find that one of the things is everybody kind of like wherever America kind of like infiltrate
Uh-huh.
is like the culture itself kind of get gobbled up.
Oh.
You know?
Yes.
And I like the difference of culture. I like
See, you haven't been there, so it doesn't gobble up yet.
you don't know.
I know. You didn't go there yet.
Okay.
So he didn't go to Cuba yet. Maybe
Okay.
I should go first
Uh-uh.
before he show up
Oh no.
and turn the people them into
Oh no.
a Jamaican, okay?
As I tell everybody in Jamaica.
They need a mixture. They need a mixture.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
And if you go, they don't have to worry.
They don't have to worry at
No,
all.
no.
I'm just all in.
Nobody is going.
I'm
Nobody's
all
gonna
in.
beat.
No.
Nobody's gonna change the nationality when you
Nope,
get there. I
nope,
promise.
nope. Definitely not.
Okay.
Yes.
So, anyways,
I just go and say, hola,
yeah. So this is a
buenos
big week.
dias.
Yeah.
Yes. Eh?
So did we say hello to 89.1?
89.1.
NewSeasonFM.com,
Buenos dias.
yeah.
Hola.
Oh Lord, she got
Good
Spanish
morning.
now. Jesus, boy. I tell you,
Yes, Lord.
New Season FM 89.1.
Good morning to you guys. Good morning. Good morning.
You know, we are on a lot of other platforms too. Tune in and all kind of things. You know, we don't mention those ones because, you know, it's hard to keep up with all the platforms.
Yeah.
Showcast. You know, yeah, there's a lot of different places people listen to us.
Yes. So,
Anyway.
sometimes I get a kick out of
Yeah.
not wanting to call any names because some people get, they get rowdy.
Yeah.
If you call everybody, they think you call everybody.
Yeah.
But you didn't call them.
Yeah.
So
Don't call no name. You
I-
start
I-
calling
I- I
name, call
began-
everybody call name.
I began already. I did.
You did?
Yes,
Okay.
I did.
Okay, all right.
So
All right.
for all those who are logging on after, sorry if I don't call your name.
Yeah,
He put-
you're late.
He
That's
put
why.
me on mute.
You're
That's
late.
the reason why.
You know, the Bible said the devil is a father lies. So,
Yes.
but anyway, big week this week.
Yes.
Yesterday was no, not yesterday. Yes,
Yes,
yesterday.
it was yesterday.
Yesterday, Lord Jesus. Yesterday, Emancipation Day.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you did a good job with it.
Oh, you find it interesting?
Yes, I did.
You
I find it very,
you-
very
You
interesting.
learn a thing or two.
Learn a thing or two.
I know.
It remind me of a thing or two.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Yes.
Okay. All right.
Yes,
All right.
yes.
She didn't learn. She was just reminded.
Yes, yes,
Ah.
yes.
Okay. Yeah.
So God is good.
Isn't forgetting the same thing as not knowing? I mean, I'm just saying. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe
Well,
not in your book.
no.
Okay.
It can refresh your memories.
Okay.
You know,
Refresh your memory.
Refresh your memory.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. This is a big week. All of this week in Jamaica. Actually, Jamaica has Emancipation Day on the 1st, and then they have the 6th is Independence Day.
Independence Day. Yes.
What day is the 6th? The Monday?
I should. Yes, I think it's the 6th.
Yeah.
Is it the 6th?
Yeah. Yeah, maybe I should get a
Monday.
ticket. I should go. I probably should go.
I've never been to those
But
grand
it
bash.
won't mean anything to you because you're not cultured.
Why you mean it won't mean anything?
not
How
gonna-
you know?
I mean,
I don't understand people sometimes. It won't mean nothing. Yes, it's gonna mean something to me because I'm going.
so on top of that, they had around Independence Time, they have a lot of different competitions that goes on.
Yes.
Okay. They have the gospel competition that goes on. Now I've lost interest.
That's something new because when I was in Jamaica, there was nothing like that. So
Now what are you saying? When did you leave Jamaica? I was a contestant in 1989.
And
I was in 1990.
1990.
Okay.
Oh.
Yes, 1990. It was 1990 and 1991. I can't even remember. I was a contestant in the National Gospel Song Festival Finals. And it was so nice. I get to tour the whole country.
It was after I left.
That was the first time I went to St. Thomas. I played the high school.
Oh.
Yes. In Moran Bay. Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yeah, no, Murray.
The bus got there from Kingston in the night, so I didn't see much.
Oh.
Anyway, but we got to tour the whole island because back in the days when you were part of the popular song or the gospel song competition,
yes.
you tour every parish. You literally go to every parish, every capital. You tour, and JCDC would put on a concert, and you get to do that. That was fun back in the day. So I was touring along with Lester Lewis and backing band. There was Love Singers. It was great. Had a good time. And then, of course, you had the National Song Festival finals.
Wow. Did you listen to it?
I did.
Listen to
I
it?
did. A matter of fact, the song I voted for didn't win.
Yeah.
The one I thought was a good song won, but it wasn't for me. I thought the other one would have been. But the quality of the performance and the performer,
Yes.
I think is what leads to
Leads to that.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Because you have a good song, but when you have a quality performer,
Yes,
and you have
yes.
a good person who can really sing and really perform, that makes a big difference. So I'll tell you
So
about.
like me who can sing and perform at the same time, what you think?
No, join the mentor band. Because we do have those celebrations where the mentor bands, they have these different galas and stuff. And,
Lord.
And they dance and we do mentor.
So you say I'm no good. Basically,
and we do
what
mentor and
basically what you say.
and
You
all
can
the other
say
stuff.
it.
You
I
understand?
mean, you can say it. That still don't
Yeah.
feel bad. It's just a compliment for me.
No.
Because it just pushed me to be better.
No, I didn't
so
say
tell me
anything.
I'm no good.
No, I didn't say you were no good. I just said you were better suited for a mentor
Oh,
band.
whatever.
Anyway.
That simple mean you're no good. So I
No,
take
no.
that as a compliment,
There are some
and it
people
pushes me to even be better. So I'm
There
gonna
are
be a
some
better
people-
singer.
there are some people who sound
Friday,
better in the
I'm
crowd.
gonna have a song for you.
There are some people that sound better in the group.
Sister Marlene, I will have a song for him on Friday.
Yeah.
Yes.
Not the mental band, the mentor band. Mental.
Sister Stacy, no, I'm not mentally.
Yeah. The metal band, no. The metal band. Not the metal, no. Not the metal. She's not a rock at all. But
Jesus.
but anyway, so you have all those celebrations. So all of this week actually in Jamaica is a bunch of celebration parties, all kind of stuff that happens.
okay.
Right? I'm surprised that Sister Marlene who didn't go
Yes,
to Jamaica
but she
for Independence Week.
Yeah, but her daughter is more important.
Yes, but I
So-
thought she would have taken her daughter to get her some real Jamaican cultural experience during this
Maybe her daughter already got it.
Independence Week. I don't know. I'm just saying.
she got it, so her daughter got it. And she got it. She got
Okay.
it. Yes.
So anyway, I'm sure she's enjoying her Cuban experience. I would certainly love to go. That's one of the islands I haven't been to, but I hope to go there sometime. But later on, I'll tell you who won the festival song. I did check that out.
Yes.
And I did watch the show to see how it was gonna go.
Okay.
All right. So we got that. All right. So you have arts. We have the local one too. The pantomime. We have all kind of stuff that happens.
Right.
You know, Great time to be in Jamaica. So much culture, so much festivities. Oh, you know what I found out yesterday that I didn't know? And I was complaining because, you know, I'm from West.
You didn't know something?
Yes, I didn't know. I'm from Western. I'm
You
from the
didn't
West.
know or you didn't
I didn't
know?
know. I'm from the western side of Jamaica, right? St. Elizabeth.
Right.
Southwest. So when I fly into Jamaica, my preferred route is through Montego Bay. So then I drive up the coast, cross over a little bit, touch Hanover in its hip, cross over the shoulder of Westmoreland and into St. Elizabeth. Then I would just pass by the Peter Tosh burial site, the monument.
Oh, okay.
And I always say, I'm so disappointed. You know, we make such a hype. You know, I was talking about Peter Tosh and the Wailers before, Bob Marley and the Wailers yesterday. So the argument came up and we were just talking about it. I said, I'm so disappointed that Tosh never got his dues.
Right.
You know, because when you pass his burial site and stuff like that, it's not much.
Yeah.
You know, you can go see his tomb and different things, but maybe for those who smoke weed, they can get a draw. But not much in terms of a hype right there by his burial site. But I found out in conversation then with somebody that they now have a Peter Tosh museum.
Oh.
Yes, they have a Peter Tosh museum in Kingston. Yeah. So for those people,
Welcome to Kingston.
yeah. So anybody who go to Kingston, I know I've been to the Bob Marley Museum a few times. They used to take tourists there. But I didn't know that Peter Tosh Museum was there. It's right there on Trafalgar Road. But you wouldn't know anything about that.
I heard.
You've heard
I
of
don't
Trafalgar
remember.
Road.
I don't
Yes,
remember Trafalgar
yes,
Road.
yeah, it's
but
right
I
there
know
at the
Kingston.
Pulse compound, right there. So you know, it's in a nice area. You don't have to worry. Right there, you know, right in New Kingston area. So you're good. All right. So go see that.
Awesome.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. So there you go. So
One more thing added to my list.
There you go. So I'm giving you information, teaching you a thing or two, right? And so later on, I've played the Winning Festival song for you.
Cool.
But now we're gonna play some music. Oh, by the way, I have a fun letter today.
You do?
Amazing letter. You don't want to miss that one. You don't want to miss the letter today.
Hey.
Don't miss the letter today. It goes. So ask the pastor. Yeah.
Yes.
It's a good one.
All right.
All right.
I'll let Sister Desiree be the judge of that.
Yeah. Okay, so that's. All right, so let's get some music. Let's get some music before they get mad and go like, play the music, no man.
Play the music, no man.
Play the music, no man.
Hey.
All right. Yeah.
Greatest thy faithfulness, oh God, my Father. There is no shadow of turning with thee. Thou changest not your compassions, they fail not. As the west wind, thou forever will be. Summer and winter, springtime and all the sun, moon and stars and the voices above. Join me for nature, man for vineyard, to thy good faithfulness, mercy, and great is thy faithfulness. Great is thy faithfulness. Morning by morning, new mercies I see. All I have needed, thy hands have provided. Great is thy faithfulness, Lord, unto me.
Yeah. Pull up that song,
You wake me up today. Great is thy faithfulness, oh God, my Father. There is no shadow of turning with thee. Thou changest not your compassions, they fail not. As the west wind, thou forever will be. Summer and winter, springtime and all the sun, moon and stars and the voices above. Join me for nature, man for vineyard, to thy good faithfulness, mercy, and great is thy faithfulness. Great is thy faithfulness. Morning by morning, new mercies I see. All I have needed, thy hands have provided. Great is thy faithfulness, Lord, unto me. Great is thy faithfulness.
Anyway, I just messed that. I had to do that. Breaking news.
Hey.
Breaking news. I had to interrupt this. Since as I'm a proud Jamaican and I'm having a Jamaican week. Breaking news. Jamaica. The Reggae Girls have just sent home Brazil from the FIFA Women World Cup. Yes, congratulations to the Reggae Girls.
Yeah.
Well, now that
That's how we do it.
Oh man. Oh, that's great.
That's how we do it.
That's great.
Yes.
We love Brazil only when Jamaica is not playing. But when Jamaica is playing, we're all Jamaican.
Hey.
Okay?
Yeah.
So, sorry, Brazil.
Mm-hmm.
Very, very sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Brazil, gone home.
Hey.
Jamaica,
Ooh.
the girls is on fire.
I am protected. Higher. Father, beg you protect me on the journey. Cause them know if it see me prosper. Them want to kill me because of my anointing. Father, you call my name and I answered the call. You anointed my head.
Yo. Pull up that song there, dog.
Because I'm dwelling in the secret place of the Most High God. I am protected. Higher. Father, beg you protect me on the journey.
If you haven't heard it yet,
Them know if it see me.
the Reggae Girls
Them want to kill
have just sent home Brazil from the FIFA
because of my
Women World Cup. Congratulations, Jamaica. What a week.
You call my name.
What a week. What a gift. What a week. What a gift.
Yes.
On this Independence
Yeah,
Week.
here Stacey should like the goalkeeper.
You in my head.
I would like the goalkeeper too.
Yep.
And you told me to go. Father, beg you protect me on the journey. Cause them know if it see me prosper. Them want to kill me because of my anointing. Oh, listen. I'm on business for my king. Yeah. His protection is over me. Oh. And I fear no one. No. Cause my life is in God's hands. Father, beg you protect me on the journey. Cause them know if it see Father, make you protect me. Hey, cause them know if you see me prosper. Them want to kill me because of my anointing. Father, make you protect
Father, protect me. Yeah, the reggae girls was protected. You know we say, Eternal Father, bless the land. Guide us with thy mighty hand. Keep us from evil. Be our light to countless hours. To our leaders, great defender, grant true wisdom from above. Justice, truth be ours forever. Jamaica land we love. Pa 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 pa, Jamaica, boom,
Jamaica,
boom.
Jamaica land we love.
them want to kill me because of my anointing.
I guess that's the only thing I can sing today.
The national anthem of Jamaica. Behind the great victory over Brazil, sending them home from the FIFA Women World Cup. What can I tell you?
You anointed my head,
Jamaica, reggae girls on the move.
and you told me to go. Father, beg you protect me on the journey. Cause them know if you see me
Yes, it is, Stacy. Yes, it is.
them want to kill me because of my anointing. Listen, I'm on business for my king. Yeah, his protection is over me. And I fear no one. No. Cause my life is in God's hands. Father, beg you protect me on the journey. Cause them know if you see me prosper. Them want to kill me because of my anointing. Listen. God knows my future. Him sign and seal it. Yes. God knows my purpose. My devil can't kill it. No. Purpose can't stay.
Yes, Lord.
Me I believe.
It was declared today.
I tell ya,
Declaration
Sister Des,
today.
really.
Yes. To me.
So every Jamaican,
Oh,
listen,
yeah.
before I get a visa, I knew the American national anthem. Had to play it for the cruise ship.
Them want to kill me.
So what that,
Yeah.
what that has to say?
That the anthem don't make you Jamaican, huh?
Anointed.
Sister Desiree is completely wrong on that, man.
Anointed people out there,
of course it
listen.
Thank you, Sister
I know
Desiree.
the future.
Thanks for declaring
Him
that. I
sign and
appreciate
seal
it.
Yes. God knows us. Not that
Sister Desiree will find anything to try to help her sister out, yeah.
purpose can't stay. You want to live. Woo!
40 minutes up until
Father, make you protect me.
9 o'clock. At 9 o'clock, I ask the pastor to come your way.
Cause them know if you see
In the meantime, Father, protect me. They don't want to see me prosper.
kill me
Why?
because of my anointing. Father, make you protect me. Hey, cause them know if you see me prosper. Them want to kill me because of my anointing.
In the mix. Back to back, beat to beat.
The weapon may be formed, but it won't prosper. When the darkness falls, it won't prevail.
Watch this.
For the God I serve knows only how to triumph.
Best music. Best music.
I love the music.
Best music.
Alright, now the buckle and nothing me some me left me make you fight it. Devil them a rise through your bless and them not like it. Pestilence and evil do what come the Father side it. Can't do me nothing at all, so them a fight it. Watch me do me victory, me step into me destiny. Real Christian gem, God up in me daddy. We serve a God we never fail, not him, not yet. Bring me to the wilderness.
Yeah. Pull up that song there, though.
The weapon may be formed, but it won't prosper. When the darkness falls, it won't prevail. For the God I serve knows only how to triumph.
Welcome, Samantha. Welcome aboard.
My God will never fail. I'm gonna see a victory. I'm gonna see a victory. The battle belongs to you, Lord. I'm gonna see a victory. I'm gonna see a victory. For the battle belongs to you, Lord.
Now the buckle and nothing me some me left me make you fight it. Devil them a rise through your bless and them not like it. Pestilence and evil do what come the Father side it. Can't do me nothing at all, so them a fight it. Watch me do me victory, me step into me destiny. Real Christian gem, God up in me daddy. We serve a God we never fail, not him, not yet. Bring me through the wilderness and make me see a better way.
I'm gonna see a victory.
Victory is one. Rochelle and Nola.
This is my victory. My victory.
Ajalia. Brand new one inside the Pastor Steve Show.
The weapon may be formed, but it won't prosper. When the darkness falls, it won't prevail.
Watch this.
For the God I serve knows only how to triumph. My God will never fail.
Never fail.
I'm gonna see a victory. I'm gonna see a victory.
Victory.
The battle belongs to you, Lord.
Belong to God.
I'm gonna see a victory. I'm gonna see a victory.
Hey.
For the battle belongs to you, Lord.
Alright. Now the buckle and nothing me some me left me make you fight it. Devil them a rise through your bless and them not like it. Pestilence and evil do what come the Father side it. Can't do me nothing at all, so them a fight it. Watch me do me victory, me step into me destiny. Real Christian gem, God up in me daddy. We serve a God we never fail, not him, not yet. Bring me through the wilderness and make me see a
I'm gonna
better way.
see a victory. I'm gonna see a victory.
Victory is mine.
The battle belongs to you, Lord. I'm gonna see a victory.
Satan,
I'm gonna see a victory.
victory.
For the battle belongs to you, Lord.
I know that.
This is how I fight my battles.
Hey,
This is how I fight my battles.
watch this.
This is how I
In the mix.
Do it again.
fight my battles.
Cranking up the
It
hits.
looks like I'm surrounded, but I'm surrounded by you.
Surrounded by you.
It may look like I'm surrounded, but I'm surrounded by you.
Surrounded by the Most High. Me serve a God we never fail, not even a day. Bring me through the wilderness and make me see a better way. If you know when me a talk, but make me see them right away. This a God where we serve never fail, don't
This is how I fight my battles.
do it.
This is how I fight my battles.
Hey,
This is how I fight my battles.
watch this.
This is how I fight my
Mixing the beats.
No weapon formed against me shall ever prosper.
When you on my right off from my beds mash up, in Almighty God when me put me trust, none of them can stop me, me put God first. No good man can get rid of us.
You and your old man, you and your old man, no one can help you.
Stand by the bad
You and your God bring them, you and your God bring them, no them can save you.
Me can't tell you some more.
You have to call on Jesus, call the name of Jesus. He is the answer. You and your woman, you and your God bring them. No them can save you. None of them can save you.
We only can bring back Jamaica with the word of God. Lift up the people with the word of God. Fight violence with the word of God. And win back the youth with the word of God. We feed the poor with the word of God. Yeah, them know how only God we have. Who read one Psalms and they teach the politician them how else we pray to God. God, Moses, me name in the name.
Pull up that song there, dog.
Shall ever prosper.
When you on my right off from my beds mash up, in Almighty God when me put me trust, none of them can stop me, me put God first. No good man can get rid of us.
You and your old young man, you and your old young man, no one can help you.
Stand by the bad and
You and your God bring them, you and your God bring them, no them can save you.
me can't tell you some more.
You have to call on Jesus, call the name of Jesus. He is the answer. You and your woman, you and your God bring them. No them can save you. None of them can save you.
We only can bring back Jamaica with the word of God. Lift up the people with the word of God. Fight violence with the word of God. And win back the youth with the word of God. We feed the poor with the word of God. Yeah, them know how only God we have. Who read one Psalms and they teach the politician them how else we pray to God. God everywhere we try. Moses me name in the name Nimrod. Yo, me no know why Babylon so bad. Me no have no gathering so me pray to God. Yo, me no care what the goose there. Me just want go round and butcher there. Fi make some music night and day, so everybody sing with me.
You and your old young man, you and your old young man, no one can help you.
Stand by the bad and
You and your God bring them, you and your God bring them, no them can save you.
me can't tell you some more.
You have to call on Jesus, call the name of Jesus. He is the answer. You and your woman, you and your God bring them, no them can save you. None of them can save you.
When the damn them come out at the party, table turn up and you know liquor plenty. And them not know about Jesus' story, or him crucify and give with the glory. Remember me name Moses is the burning bush. Burn over man in the burning bush. That's why we have criminals and cook and them now read the holy book. Anyway, enough of them boy you don't know God. Them a bust people chain and a grab bag. Now you scam some money and you feel glad. How you make a whole family feel mad. Everybody wanna jump like a bullfrog. Wanna wave on the ones and all flags. Cause you know say you believe in a one God. You love Jesus Christ and a your God.
God is my keeper, my shield and buckler. In times of distress, refuge and fortress, I will praise your name and magnify your name, oh Lord. Yeah, when the generation a shout, angels come cover my road. God in my corner, there is no doubt. Him we can't live without, so I will praise your name and magnify your name.
Jesus. He is the answer. You and your woman, you and your God bring them. None of them can save you. None of them can save you. You and your opium man, you and your opium man, no him can help you. You and your God bring them. You and your God bring them. No them can save you. You have to call on Jesus. Call the name of Jesus. He is the answer. You and your opium, you and your God bring them. None of them can save you. None of them can save you.
Yeah.
I want you to fix me, Lord. Hey. Oh, Lord, fix me.
Tune in every Wednesday morning at 9 o'clock for Ask the Pastor. Yeah, that's where we take your question, your letter, and give you life-changing answers.
Amen.
Ask the Pastor
Ask-
every Wednesday morning at 9.
A.M.
It's that time.
Hey.
It's that time to ask the pastor. Right?
Yes.
Yes. And yes, sometimes you play some song you don't have to sell out, you know.
No. Not at all. I mean, it was just speaking for me. I love it. I love it. All I have to do is just, oh, the cap fit, wear it. Lord.
Oh, Jesus.
I tell you.
Take the wheel and give me the car.
Yes. Yes. Liz, good morning to you. I haven't seen Liz for a long time.
You know, Liz is like hurricane. Sometimes she
You
come and
come and
sometimes you take her when you get tired of it.
Oh, Lord. Good morning, Lizzie Liz.
How's my godchild? Tell me you. All right, so Pastor Henry,
Yes.
listen, I have the most interesting letter to me. You might not find it interesting, okay?
Is this called for a sit-up or a sit-back?
Well, I don't know. It depends on whose side you're on.
Well,
Okay.
let's see.
It
Because
gonna depend on whose side
I'm
you are.
on the right side.
On the right side.
Yes, on God's side.
Oh, okay. Jesus. Okay, you will be on the right side. But we have to agree on which is the right side.
Okay.
That's where the challenge is. We have to agree. All right, so folks, listen, share the
We
broadcast.
never agree.
Everybody share the broadcast, please, I beg. And if you're on YouTube, all of you YouTubers, hit the thumbs up, you know.
Yes.
You get your chat back. Don't worry. Some
Yes.
people don't know how to go. And they say, "Oh, if I come out the chat, I don't know." Listen, the chat is right there. If you just go back and hit the next tab to the right, if I said chat or something like that. But just make sure you give us a thumbs up. All right, so we get a few people in. Thank you. All right, everybody gets at least one person is doing it. The rest of people go like, "Man, mind your business. It's your problem."
Yes.
Costs you nothing. It helps us out. All right, gets a few folks notified that we are on doing the show. All right, so anyway, Pastor Henry. All right.
Once he come with Pastor Henry, I just know it. Sister Desireen, I am straight under the bus. I am under the bus. Yes. Let's see.
Not put you in the bus. All right.
I'm in the bus this morning.
Yeah, you're good.
Okay.
All right, so here's the deal. Okay? So this letter is from a lady. Let me see. Should I say where's she from? What's the address here? She is... Oh, she's in PA. All right. So it's not somebody...
Pennsylvania.
All right.
Okay, so it's not local.
All right, she's not local.
Okay.
But our radio is not local.
Okay.
So international.
Yes, okay.
All right, people listen everywhere. Okay. She is 49 years old.
Good age.
Nice age. Should be mature. At 49, you should. At 49, you should have put away your childish ways.
Yes, yes.
You agree?
Yes.
Okay.
That I agree.
You know, even a man put away his childish ways at 40, at least most men. Somebody could go like, Pastor, you don't know what I have to do
Yeah,
with.
yeah. That's some men.
Some men.
Yes.
Okay. Most men.
Yes.
I think most men start growing up in their 30s. All right? So if you have a man in his 20s, hey, don't expect too much. Be reasonable here. Be reasonable.
I don't think he start growing in his 30s. I think once he hit 40, then this life kicking.
Life kicking.
Yes.
All
I
right.
think that's when he start growing.
Then we realize, yeah.
Yes.
all
Hey,
right.
I'm not getting younger.
Not getting younger. I don't have no house, no land, no wife, and a whole bunch of picnic.
Hey, that's it.
Anyway,
See?
so hope that's not his story. But it's that dream. Okay, so she's 49, good age, right? Good age. She has been divorced for 20 years. Ooh, that's not good. That's not good. That part's not good.
So
20 years.
29 years
So
old.
she divorced when she was 29.
Yes, yes.
Right? Mm-hmm. She divorced when she was 29. She was still young.
Yeah.
29, you just start living. Well, you shouldn't have been married. At 29, you should be just thinking about it.
Somewhat for a woman.
Thinking about it. At 29, you're just about getting ready to get married. Okay? You know,
So.
yeah, if
I
you
don't know. It
Eh,
depends on. It depends.
depends on nothing.
It depends.
It depends
on
on
the children.
depends on absolutely nothing.
See, the thing is, some women start their age at 25. 25, Pastor
If you
Stephen.
start having babies,
Because-
if you start having babies and all them kind of stuff, yeah, I get it.
25.
Okay, you get your life all, you know.
Yes.
But if you just live like normal and go to school and get your education, get your career,
25,
and
24.
live a little bit, enjoy
Yes,
yourself.
so 24.
29, you should just be, getting ready to settle down because you want to have your kids now by your 33 or so. You're a good age. You can still chase after them.
Anyway,
Just my
that's
opinion.
his opinion.
That's just my opinion.
Yeah.
Yes. If you started earlier, I understand the situation. You understand? Hey, yeah, that thing there. Hey. Okay.
Lord.
So she's 29 and she's divorced.
Yes.
All right?
49.
She's 49 and she's divorced.
Yes.
20 years. So she was 29 when she got divorced.
Yeah.
So that's what I meant to say.
Yes, yes.
All right. When we first got separated, okay? Listen to this carefully. Catch this. When we first got separated, my ex moved in with my parents while I struggle to raise my 4 kids. Boom. That's some nice in-laws. I want some in-laws like that. Every man out there going, give me in-laws like that. Yes. Yes. Big up to them in-laws that love them good son-in-law. Yeah. You put me out, mommy, put me in. You put me out, mommy, take me in. Oh. If you put me out, mommy, take me in. There you go. End of story.
Sadness on her part.
Listen, brilliant. If you are the man, look here. You're winning all over.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
She left you and the parents take you.
Yes.
Yes.
Her parent.
Her parents.
Not his.
Not his parents.
Her parent.
Her parents. Uh-huh. Very nice. Somebody said not to be No. No.
Yeah, I think the mother know, because normally the mother would not be on the man's side if he was wrong.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the problem.
So you said the mother raised a dopey.
Something was going on with her before the divorce.
So you guys said this girl.
Yes.
Okay, lady, I hope you're listening. Oh,
Hothead.
Listen. Okay, so you got divorced at 29 and your mother and father taking your husband.
Yes. So that simple mean
That
Sister got
mean
problem.
that mean a lot of things.
Yes.
Okay? You got 4 kids. You have 4 kids. They didn't take her in with the 4 kids.
Yes.
They left her out there with the 4 kids.
Sister got problem.
And they took in their son-in-law.
Yeah.
Well, now their ex-son-in-law. To live with him. So that says a lot of stuff.
Yes.
Okay? Number 1. It says that this man was a top-notch son-in-law.
Yes.
Big up to all the good son-in-law. Listen, it's a wonderful thing when you're a son-in-law and your in-laws accept you as family.
The good up son-in-law.
Good up, son-in-law.
Yeah.
You are family.
Hey.
When you get married, mother married to you, father married to you,
Hey.
everybody married to you. Yes.
Listen, if daddy on your side as a man,
Yes. Everybody married to him.
yes.
So
It's good.
So when the divorce come, they go like, "Is you want a divorce?
Yeah.
We're not divorcing this good boy."
Yes, Lord. My.
No. Let me ask you a question. Would you blame a mother and a father for not giving up on a good son-in-law?
No.
Would you take him in and make the girl go? Would you take in your son-in-law and make your daughter go?
I would help him out, yes.
You would help him out.
I would help him out.
And you would let her go with the 4 kids, struggling.
No, I would, look out for the kids.
But them can't live together.
Yeah, but the kids. But I think the reason why she have the kids is because of she wanted the kids.
So what you want
As
them
a
to
leverage.
you want them to give it to grandma?
Yes.
Give them to
if
grandma.
want them,
Give them to grandma and papa.
and papa.
Eh.
Grandma, papa,
So-
and daddy.
Daddy is in the house. Grandma is in the house. Grandpa
She
is in
have
the
to
house.
have something to hold on to.
Yeah. So
Because I wouldn't leave my kids, that's for sure.
okay.
So, I don't care.
So
That would not happen. My kids have to be my handbag.
uh-huh.
Okay? So, whatever relationship. So, if mommy want them, mommy can have them. But what
Mommy
I'm
can
saying...
have, well,
what
well, they can send them over. The daddy's there too.
Daddy is there too.
Praise
and
the
I
Lord.
don't want nothing to do with daddy, so they're gonna be my handbag. But I think there's something going on with this woman why her mother doesn't
Jesus.
want her and father doesn't want her, and the mother decide, hey, the ex-husband is better than my actual child.
What
something
she is
wrong.
not telling us,
Yes.
Miss Pennsylvania, what you're not telling us is what you did.
Hey,
Is how you treat the man. You understand?
how
what I'm
you
saying?
treat the man and how you treat mommy
How
and
did
daddy.
you treat the man?
Because you can treat the man bad, and once you treat mommy and daddy good, daddy would never let you go. You daddy's little girl, so she would not let you go. So something went wrong in the relationship.
Your mother and your father is saying you is a wicked little girl. You are a wicked.
Listen,
little-
nothing going on.
listen.
Mommy just
But
licking
here's the
it.
thing now. I have a
I
feeling
think it's more than that.
I have a feeling she took everything. I have a feeling she left him broke.
Hey,
I think she took the house, the car.
everything. No,
Everything.
maybe she didn't take it. Maybe he just give it to her.
Uh-huh.
Maybe you give it to her because maybe he have a good job and stuff like that. So maybe you give it to her.
I'm moving with your
I'm moving
mother-in-law.
with mother-in-law. He can still pay the bills.
I hope his father-in-law keeping eye open.
Yes.
If
Oh Lord.
if your mother is willing to take in your ex and leave you out the door, maybe she is very happy to have him.
Hey.
I don't know. I'm just saying.
Well,
Which-
if she happy to have him, what about daddy? I mean,
I'm
Daddy
trying
happy
to understand. Daddy, yes, daddy getting here. Brother D, I don't know, sir. Bless up to you too.
yes, sir.
Told you it was a money. I don't know. But anyway, the mother and the mother-in-law and the father-in-law decided to take in the son-in-law, the ex-son-in-law, and let the daughter and the kids go about their business.
Something is going on.
You understand? Daddy is what it is. Daddy didn't defend his daughter on this one.
Daddy worthless?
Huh?
I don't think he
Uh-huh.
is. I think the daughter is a terrorist. Something is going on with the daughter.
I tried to
to
understand.
see mommy and daddy against her. Something is wrong.
But
with
who
that.
says they're against her?
Yes.
Maybe
but-
they're not against her. Maybe they're just supportive of this young man because he's a good young man, a good husband, a good father,
That's
a good
true.
provider.
Yeah.
And maybe you understand what I'm saying?
Well, something is happening because they are against her. They are against her.
Why do you think they're against her?
They are against her because if they wasn't against her, she had a problem with her mom and her dad taking in the ex.
Uh-huh.
They would have sat with her and talked to her and decide, hey, maybe he can't stay there, but he can stay somewhere else.
Uh-huh.
But they allow the ex to be there
In the house.
and she out in the cold.
Yes.
So something is wrong with the relationship with the mother, the daughter, and the father.
So there's a lot of things could be happening in it.
Yes.
It could be a lot of things. It could be that the man is a source of financial help for the parents.
That I don't think so either.
It could be that the man is romantically involved with mommy.
I beg to differ.
That could happen.
Mommy not that low.
We don't know. Some mothers know.
I don't think mommy that low.
It has happened before.
I don't think mommy that low.
Anyways.
Mommy would not think that low.
So let's go up on the other side then. So the daughter is terrible.
Yes.
She cheated on the man.
She's a terrorist. She's a terror.
She cheated on the man. She mistreated him.
She mistreated him. Yes.
And she left on grounds that were not merited.
Yes.
She didn't take counsel from her parents.
Nope.
She did her own thing.
Their own thing.
So now nobody
She's
support
a
her.
rebellious young woman.
Uh-huh.
Yes. I think that's what it is.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Okay, that's what you think.
That's what I would do.
That's what you do.
Mm-hmm.
So they divorced for 20 years. That's a long time.
Yes.
While they were separated first, he moved in with my parents while I struggled with the kids.
Yes.
Now, he stayed there. Watch this. He stayed there for 7 years.
Long time.
7 years.
Long time without a woman.
He is in the house with his ex-mother-in-law and father-in-law for 7 years. Yes. What a good son-in-law.
Yes.
What a good, he's a goody. That's what you call a good as.
A good up son-in-law.
Help, Jesus.
No, 7 years. 7 years is really a long time. 7 years
It's
to get
not.
back on his feet.
It's not that they were just saving him from homelessness or something.
Yeah.
I mean, he lived there for
He lived there for 7 years.
years.
Yeah.
Make the story seem meaty.
Yes.
There's a lot of complexity.
That's a lot of love there.
What a love.
What a love. Yes.
What a love. Oh, what a love.
Oh,
My
Jesus.
mother-in-law has given me.
Yes. There's a whole lot of love going on.
She sent my wife
Put out
out
daughter,
to captivity.
taking son.
Boy,
Divorced daughter, marry son.
somebody who would make
Yes.
sense to please tell me. Somebody 7 years the parents took in this ex-son-in-law and leave the daughter. Don't even come to my house. I have my son-in-law.
Yes.
Wow.
Struggling with the kids.
Struggling with the kids. She can't even go over there, drop off the kids?
Oh,
Well, why not? Why don't just have the kids? Daddy live there?
it's daddy responsibility too,
Ah,
you know.
yeah.
So something is wrong with the picture.
Something is wrong.
Yes.
All right. So he moved out. He moved out after 7 years. Until a year and a half ago, he moved in again. Can't get rid of son-in-law, boy. He moved in again.
Why you have to come back?
This son-in-law run things to run him.
Yeah, I think that there's something going on with that picture because I believe that if a man leave my house, There's no return.
Your ex-son-in-law.
There is
He's no longer married to your wife.
Yes.
To your daughter.
So what is it that mommy is holding on to?
So he moved out after 7 years.
If mommy run the house.
And then he moved back in.
Yes.
So I want to know who run things in the house. Is it mommy?
What does daddy say?
Is it daddy? Or is it son-in-law? Please tell me.
Seems like son-in-law have a strong hold.
Have a very, very, very... No, he don't have a hole. He have a seat. He have,
You have a strong hold on them. What is
strong,
this? What is the secret?
He have a very strong hole, a very deep hole. This boy he run things, man. He run things in the house.
Yes.
He move out.
Do whatever you want to do.
After 7 years, and he move in.
Yes.
Okay. So Sister Dan said maybe he has a big child support. Huh?
Well, even if he have a child support bill, he still left the house for a while. I mean, for many years, because he lived there for 7 years. This is 20 years that they were married. And it was a year and a half since he went back. So he left the house for at least 10 years.
Right.
And then he come back. That
home.
That would not be.
Come back home.
No, I would not take him in.
Yes. You wouldn't take him in?
No. After that, no.
Or maybe you have the key. You have the key to the bima.
Some stronghold going on.
Lord of mercy.
And it's not fear. It has nothing to do with fear.
My parents allow him back in after all this time. Listen, she said, while I understand that they shouldn't have had to cease contact because of divorce, I don't feel it is right for him to be living there. Right? She said she don't feel right that he should be living there.
Right.
Right? This is an ongoing rift between my family and me, because I let them know that it hurts me. So
there's some guilt. Maybe
so okay,
on.
so if it hurts, okay, so let's back it up. All right, so he moved out. Was bad enough that the parents took him in.
Yeah.
And took sides with him, obviously.
Yeah.
Right? Then he moved out for 10 years. Then he moved back in. Right? And you saying to your parents, I have a problem with that.
Yeah.
This is my ex-husband here. I'm not telling you that you can't talk to him.
Right.
Because he's the father of your grandkids. Okay? But it bothers me that he's living with you, my parents. Okay? How do you think the parents should respond to that?
I really think that she should listen to her daughter. There's something going on. I mean, some guilt maybe. Maybe she felt like she's responsible for her daughter divorce, or responsible for how the daughter treat the husband. Why she's taking up that responsibility. I really think that something is going on, but it's more than him staying with them. I think something more than just him.
But
staying
why
in
he
the
has
house.
to go? Okay, so he moved out.
He moved out to
10
try
years.
to be on his own, try to make life.
And
on
then
his
he
own,
needed
and
to move back in with his
He found
in-laws.
out that life is not as easy
So,
as.
Pastor Henry, no.
But he have kids. I mean.
No. Listen, you're divorced for 20 years. You're divorced from this man.
Yes.
And this man moved in with your parents.
Yeah. So he's a good man. and the parent felt like she owe him. Maybe the mother felt like she owe him, and the dad felt like he owe him, But the daughter has no say with them. Only the ex-husband. So
Only the ex.
I don't know. They listen to the ex over her. So maybe it's because it's her fault why the divorce.
My father-in-law took my side over his son my ex-husband. Well, that may be obvious because your ex-husband was probably doing the wrong thing. He took your side,
Yeah.
right? I mean, you're not expecting them to agree with something that's wrong.
Exactly. So if you know somebody's doing something wrong, why would you take side with them?
Yes,
You
but
know,
but would they take you in to live with them, Sister Dell? Unless I would take you in if you're a woman with my grandkids or something like that, and that something happened. I could understand.
Right.
But this is a man. Okay? This is a man. So the question is, should the parents care? So she said that it's caused a rift between herself and her parents.
Yeah.
Okay? Obviously.
Yes.
Right? But listen to this. My parents pretty much told me my feelings don't matter. There you go.
Well, it shows that our
There
feeling
you
does
have
not
it.
matter.
There you have it.
Yes.
There it is. Your parents don't care
Yeah.
about you.
Why is that though? I mean, this is their seed. This is
Yeah.
their daughter. Why
But
would
she
a
was-
parent reach to the point where they don't care at all?
Because she was old enough to plant a lot of seeds on her own.
Yes.
And the seed a man plant
You reap? Huh?
is the crop he reap. I wonder how she treat their parents.
Yes.
Listen, obviously the son-in-law treat the parents better than the daughter did.
Yes.
That's what I think.
I agree. I agree with you. I don't normally agree on things.
Well, I
you know,
appreciate
but-
I appreciate your
but
kind agreement.
That
man.
I agree with.
I believe the son-in-law
Yes.
treat the parents more like a parent,
Yes.
right, than
The daughter.
the daughter.
Yes.
I think she was rude, disrespectful, disobedient, that your mouth is nasty, that your behavior is intolerable. And so they choose the son-in-law over you. And that's why they don't care what you say.
Yes. Yes.
But Pastor Henry,
But you
On the
can
other
see
side,
how
though.
domineering
But-
she is, though. That
she domineering?
I think she's a very domineering person because she went to the parents and telling the parents, "Oh, this is how I feel. I don't think you should have." You understand? And the parents is
disagree.
showing. Yeah, I think so. I think
I
she
disagree.
went to them and tried to demand who should stay in their home and who
Well,
not should stay in their home.
well.
You don't have no say in my house. Okay? I say who stays in my house and who don't stay in my house.
Okay.
You understand? So I think that's what was going on with her.
Okay.
You know, she demand, "Oh, I don't want him to be in your house." No. Maybe
Okay.
the parent can't even come to your house.
Oh, okay. I mean, I think that if she had a problem with it, that she has a right to go to her parents and discuss the matter. I think that is fine. But I wonder how she said it.
Exactly.
I wonder how she said it. I wonder how.
Yes.
Don't know. We can speculate a lot of things. Something is not normal.
Yes.
I think we can agree on that.
Yeah, something
Something
is
not
not
normal.
normal with this situation.
This is abnormal.
This is a woman that have 4 children.
Yes.
And struggling on her own with her
Yes.
4 children, while the ex-husband is living with the mother and her mother and
Yes.
her father, and
Yes.
the mother put up with him. So what's
say
going
you don't
on?
have no
I
say.
say you don't have no say in who stays in my house. In other words, your feeling does not matter. I don't care what you want to say. He needs somewhere to stay, and I'm going to make sure that he have somewhere to stay.
There it
so
is.
there's something wrong with the relationship between she and her parents.
Maybe he pay his rent.
He pays rent, all right.
Maybe
Of course he pays rent.
Maybe he
and
pays
more.
rent.
And more. He makes sure that the mother goes to the doctor. He makes sure that daddy
Drop
gets
her
his
off.
regular checkup. He
Yes.
makes sure that they have food in the house. The house
Yes.
is clean. I mean, who wouldn't want such a son-in-law?
What
to
a
say-
nice son.
I mean, come on.
I
come
want
on.
a son like that.
Come on.
Especially if you have a daughter who is not like that.
Hey. Now you're talking.
So let me ask you a question. The Bible did say, though, that when two get married, the two become one. So is his parents now too, eh?
Yes. The ex. She become the ex. He didn't divorce the mother and the father. She divorced. She did the divorcing. Lord. She divorced him.
Something in
Yes.
something, oh.
So she have to figure that out. But the mother is not gonna bow down to her because she have a problem with the ex-husband. She divorced the ex.
But this is your child.
Yes, the child who is disobedient, the child who is don't even care what goes on in
But
the
this
house
is
of the
your
mother,
child.
except only for her ex-husband not to be there.
This is your child.
I understand that. It doesn't change
This
the fact.
is your child.
It doesn't change the fact that this is my child and
I
I love
feel
her.
you pick me.
Yes, and I love her. Yes, but if she's going to be disobedient and
She
gonna
is an adult. She don't have to.
naked and all that stuff, you're gonna suffer. You're gonna reap what you sow.
Oh, Jesus. Have mercy. All right.
Reap what you sow.
Listen to this.
Yes.
She said, I was homeless with 4 kids, living in my car for a few weeks while it was bitter cold and snowing. But I am not supposed to be upset that he is nice and warm. And eating prepared meals. Mommy cook for him. Showering and using their vehicles for next to nothing. All he got to do is buy gas.
Yes.
And he has a full-time job for 10 years. And I'm not supposed to be upset?
You can be upset all you want. I mean, who say you can't be upset?
I am homeless and him over the house being warm. I can't go there
Why?
because he is there and we ex.
But it doesn't change. It doesn't matter if the ex is there. You still can. That's your mother house.
I say, I
That
can go
is your
stay in the
mother
house.
That's your mother house.
I'm
She
not
would
gonna
not
stay
stop
with
you.
no
If
ex.
she can allow a stranger to be in her house, much less her daughter,
I don't want no ex in the other room.
it's daddy's kids.
I don't want no ex.
The children doesn't have to be homeless.
I don't want no ex in the other room.
It's his kids.
I don't
it's
want-
his children.
You're not hearing me.
It's his children. So the kids doesn't have to be homeless
Okay.
if you don't want to go to
If
mommy.
you were her man, would you want her to move into the house with her mother and her father and her ex? Tell me.
No.
So that's why she sleep in the car. And she's
You
upset.
don't have to sleep in the car.
She's upset that the ex is there and she can't go to her parents' house.
She don't have to sleep in the car.
Listen,
It's her
after all, listen.
attitude why
listen,
she's sleeping in the
listen,
car.
Listen, it is understood, Pastor Henry,
Yes.
that if a child, no matter what age, fall on hard ground
Yes.
and their parents are still alive
Yes.
and they have a home,
Yes.
that would be the place that they will go seek rest.
All right. Pastor Stephen, for me,
Yes.
I have 4 kids. Okay?
Very well.
And if I am homeless and my ex-husband is living in my mother house, I don't care. My children is not going to be sleeping in the cold and my ex is sleeping in my mother's house. Something has to be done. Okay.
Wait a minute.
First
wait a
of
minute.
all,
Your parents said we don't care about what you say.
Yes.
Is that how you going to come in here and stay with him?
Because there is something behind her attitude. There's something behind her relationship with her parents. There's something going on with that situation. Because
but they're on talking terms because they talk.
Yes.
And they must have a relationship to the point where she would be willing to go there and stay. Right? The only problem is that 20 years later you can't get rid of the man because the parents hug him up.
Yes. And why she want him to get rid of the man? Is she divorced the man?
So if she divorced him,
have a problem with her parents.
So
she have a problem with the parents. Parents saw something in the relationship.
I have a problem with the man.
Yes.
I have in Jamaica we said abutu. Wait a minute, bro. Listen,
well, this is what
you love your in-laws so much,
yes,
that you can't leave them. You don't have no parents for yourself. Wait a minute. You don't have no parents for yourself.
No, he don't have no parents. That's why he's living with. He found a parent and he married to her parent. Okay.
Come out to the people in my house.
So this is the thing.
Yeah.
Brother is saying
he get car too,
Yeah.
He get car.
He get car to drive.
Not just car. It's just cars.
Yes.
That means he can decide which one he drive today.
Yes.
I want lady car.
He have his job for 10 years.
Or daddy's truck.
Okay. 10 years he have his job.
10 years.
So he's fully equipped.
And still can't buy one car for yourself,
He's
sir.
fully equipped.
But the
so
child
if
support
he
must turn
can
up
reach, if he getting that type of child support, if she's getting that type of child support from her ex-husband, okay, and she's homeless, something is wrong.
But she didn't say anything about that.
She didn't say nothing about child support.
She does say he's employed for 10 years.
For 10 years and living with her parents.
And just
that simple mean
he's a good man. He gonna pay.
So that simple mean he don't have enough money to get a place on his own in order for him to support himself. So where the money is going? It's obviously
to his mother-in-law.
Obviously that he don't have another relationship because that would be another situation with her. She didn't talk about another situation, that situation about him having a relationship. What she says is he is living with her parent and he works for 10 years. He drove their car.
Yes.
The man has nothing. Okay, so where's the money going that he's working this job for 10 years? Something is wrong with that situation.
Is he a crackhead?
I don't think he's a crackhead. I really don't think he's a crackhead because if he was a crackhead, I don't think the mother would have taken him.
I don't know.
Something is going on. Is it that the mother is guilty about the way how the daughter treated him and divorce him? Maybe, so because sometimes women are emotional and guilt, sometimes they feel like it's their fault while their children is doing something.
Why you think somebody would be guilty that it's your fault?
Why?
What would a mother? What would a mother do?
Train her, or maybe the mother did not talk to her about the situation, or whatever. Maybe the mother is the cause of her marriage or something, but it don't seem like it. What I'm saying is there has to be something more than him staying there. There has to be something more. It's not just him just staying in the house with them and using their stuff and doing all of that. There has to be more than him just going living with the parent and can't survive on his own. There's something wrong. Okay? There's something wrong.
I don't get it. I mean, I think...
This is somebody that married at the age of 29. I'm just assuming that he married at the age of 29. He was a young man. Yes, but the daughter was also young. and they married for 20 years, and after 20 years they got a divorce. I don't really think that he was a bad person. I think he was a good person, and the mother see that good person and decide, hey, you need help, I am going to help him. My daughter, something is wrong with my daughter, and I can't agree with what she's doing. So,
Pastor Henry,
yeah.
I get it. I get all of that. But I have one thing to tell him.
That you will come in here and take over the church. Usher him out. Usher him out. Usher him out.
I say usher him out. He need to come out. I agree with the sister. I get it. He need to come out.
I think he want to drive his ex-wife mad.
He need to come out. Listen,
I'm
if
gonna make her miserable.
if I was this man, I would not want to be there. I would not want to be there at all. I wouldn't want to be. First of all, I wouldn't want to be there. I wouldn't want to be around.
He don't want no relationship with nobody else.
Yeah.
He want his
No.
wife, his ex-wife.
And if I know she's out there with the kids, homeless, and I am the person why she can't get a place, I will come out and go sleep in the car.
well, he's not the person why she can't get a place. It's because of her why she don't want that place.
He's at home getting warm, bath. He's
Course.
getting cars to drive.
Of
My mother
course.
is cooking for him, but she's telling me to mind my own business. Okay? And she's my mother. I don't care how bad. I don't care how bad a child is. There's something that is devastating though about turning your back on that child
Yeah.
for somebody else
Well,
under any circumstance.
well,
I mean, you
she
can
didn't turn. I
you
don't
can
think-
disagree with a
for
child,
me,
but-
I don't think the parent turned her back because of the ex-husband. I think the parent turned her back because the mother turned her back because of her attitude, because of what she's doing. I think that's why the mother turned her back, because there's no mother that would turn their back on their child, no matter how bad the child
On
is.
a good child.
Yes, whether it's a good child or a bad child, that mother will go to the extent of making sure that that child is okay, especially if the child have children. You know,
Yes.
I mean, the child
With
have
one
children.
exception.
Yes,
with one exception. Is with one exception. If the mother want the same man.
that's a different story.
If the mother there with the same man. You understand? If you don't treat him good and mommy treat him good.
But the thing is, the mother have her husband. So
yeah, but
what
we don't
would
know how
she-
much cylinder him firing on.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. I don't
It
think.
seemed very-
I don't think the mother would
No.
will be that low life.
No,
I
what about the
mean-
father? What the father? Listen.
So-
what kind of father?
so what the father
kind of
getting
father?
out of it?
What kind of father leave his children?
Yes, so
grandchildren.
it shows
And you taking a man. What is the father getting?
it
out of
shows the on the child part. I don't think they hate their child.
Father
that
get
much.
help in getting cigarette and in rum.
Daddy not that old.
He get him cigarette and
Daddy-
in rum. he good. Understand? He don't have to worry about things around the house.
Yeah.
He don't even have to worry about deal with his wife. You don't have to worry about that.
No,
you don't have
I-
to deal with her stress.
First of all, I really don't think
His
I don't
son-in-law take care of it.
Yeah, he's taking
He
care of
take
the
care of
house,
everything
all
around
right.
the house.
Yes.
Everything. Oh,
No, but I don't think wifey included. I don't think wifey included. But I just really feel like this there's so many things that she's not saying.
okay. Here's what I need.
You know,
I need our listeners. This one beat me. This one beat me. I have struggled to find a real cause, regardless of how a child is, that a parent would side with a son-in-law, take him in to live with him, right, and leave her daughter and the grandkids out in the cold, and tell her, we don't care what you say. We do whatever we want to do. Tell me what you think. I want everybody to chime in. Please. Chime in, please, I beg you. Everybody tell me, what do you think? Give me some reasons. I need some reasons. Everybody go to chat. All 40, 50 of you. Go in there and give me one reason. Okay, most of your women. We have a large contingent of women that are listening. Tell me one reason you would treat your daughter like this and side with your son-in-law. Give me one good reason. Fathers that are listening, give me one reason you would side. Please, I need help with this one. I really need help, and I'm genuinely asking you. Give me a reason, please, why you would take side with your son-in-law, make him move into your house and leave your daughter out there. Give me one. Any reason, I'll take it. Right? A licky mother and father, they getting money from the son-in-law, but you would make money, you to.
That's not the reason.
Nah. Okay.
I don't think that's the reason.
It puzzled for grandmother. Yeah. Okay. Grandmother. Okay. Grandmother. I mean, the grandkids. Remember, she have four grandkids.
Exactly, 4 kids.
So the fact that she's not willing to be there with the ex.
Yes.
That means that they're not spending time. They're not getting the time with their grandparents, and as long as there's friction between the mother and the grandparents, that friction usually roll over in the grandkids.
Yes.
Okay. This one here, yes, money. Some people say money.
Yeah.
Yeah. Some people say money. Other people are puzzled like me.
Yes.
So it's bigger than me. Yeah. Somebody say she must have been very disrespectful and very ill-mannered.
Yes.
That's a good reason to have a problem with a child, but is it good enough a reason to take side with your son-in-law, your ex-son-in-law, by the way, over your children, your grandkids, and your daughter? You tell me. I'm trying to find somebody else. Please help me. Don't stop chiming. Anybody out there with any idea, because I'm bold. Any men? What about the men? Would you allow that? Would you allow that? Would a man, as a man, would you allow your son-in-law, your ex-son-in-law, beg your pardon, please, after 20 years, still live up in your house, right? While your daughter is still out there struggling with the kids. For what reason? Please help me. We are very smart, intelligent people. But sometimes, my brain ain't working today, because this one when I read this letter, it got me bold. I said, Lord, I don't get it. I don't get it. No, sir, that's not right. Then they say, no, that's right. Right? Okay. Right? So, from her perspective, he's a provider. Okay. He's a provider. No, that's a good reason. That's the best one yet.
Right.
That the parents absolutely depend on him solely. What I don't know. What I don't know.
I don't think
what
she's
I don't know.
dependent.
What I don't know. Listen, what I don't know. Were they living with the parents before the divorce? Don't sound like it, but that's a question.
No, it was after.
Who was paying the bills? Well, he wasn't working for 10 years, so maybe he didn't have a good job at the time when they got divorced. Right? Okay? They have cars, so if they're not sick, they can at least Uber.
Yes.
So easy to drive. You can drive your car.
Yes.
Right? So, I don't get it.
I don't think he was the provider. I tell you why I don't think he was the provider. Because he left. After he was living with them for 7 years.
Yes, he was gone for 10 years.
And he left for 10 years. Mm-hmm. How did they survive during that 10 years? They still have their house.
Right.
They still have cars.
Yes.
You understand? Didn't change anything. Yes. So he was not the provider for them. Okay?
Okay.
Good
reasoning.
Yeah, I believe that the young lady, there is something that she did not tell us. There is something that drive her parent to turn their back on her and the grandchildren. Because here is somebody that married at the age of 29,
She's divorced at 29.
She divorced at the age of 29 to 20 years.
Then they had 4 kids.
Kind
So,
of- she's
so you have,
49
you
now,
have to give them
and
at
she
least
have
6
4
to 7, 8 years
Yeah.
together, maybe 10 years together. So let's say they get about married about 20, 21,
Exactly.
right?
Yes.
Because they had time to make 4 babies.
Exactly.
And each one take 9 months and
So she
a little break in
divorced.
between. Yeah.
So she divorced at the age of 29, and when she got divorced, the parent took in the ex-husband and not her. There's something wrong with that picture, because when she divorced, she had 4 children. And here's a daughter writing a letter and says that my mother took in the ex-husband and left us to struggle on our own. There is something wrong with that picture. And not just the mother took him in, but the father took him in also.
Yeah.
You understand? So there's something wrong with the relationship with the mother, the father, and the daughter. I believe that the daughter was a rebellious, she was very disobedient. She was maybe a malicious talker. You never know how she treat her parents, why they reach to the point and says, I give up. When a parent gets to a point
get
and says,
all of
I give
that,
up.
but to take in
There is
your
the reason why she took
take in your
I think
ex.
there's some guilt.
to take in your ex.
There's some guilt going on.
To take in your ex is another level. I
Yes.
can understand my parents have problem with the kids. I get it. I get that. But after 20 years, you still can't let go of the son-in-law. You had him living 7 years. He left. You take him in again.
Because they know he was a good person.
The question is, she said, I feel my parents are disrespectful. Do you agree?
No.
They're disrespectful, hurtful, and rude towards me. Well, hurtful, yes, because I can't control your hurt.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And you feel what you feel.
Right.
So if your parents, anybody whose parents treat them that way,
Yeah, you're going to feel hurt.
yeah.
But in what way does the parent disrespect her?
Ex-man, ex-husband in the house.
She makes her own decision and the parents make their own decision.
Yeah. And everybody can make their own decision.
Yes.
But I'm just saying, the decision you make says a lot, though.
Yes. It affects everybody.
The decision you make says a lot.
It affects everybody.
Right?
Every decision that you make affects the person.
So the grandparents
you know.
are willing to sacrifice the grandkids.
Yes.
Willing to sacrifice the relationship with their daughter
Yes.
because they love the son-in-law so much.
Yeah. And guess what happened? She never talked about the relationship the children have with their dad.
No.
There's nothing about the relationship that they have with their dad. It's only the fact that he's living with her mother and her father. So what about the relationship with the father and the children?
Don't know.
You understand? Something is not being said. I just have a problem
I
with
agree that there may be
Yeah.
some issues. It has to be.
Yes.
Has to be. Somebody said control is the problem. Stay out of it. Stay out of your children's life. Are they in their life? Would they be a part of it because they give the man a place to stay?
No.
Not really.
Not really. I wouldn't say that.
How involved they were in the whole
involved,
divorce and all
yeah,
that stuff?
Yeah.
Don't know. We don't know. So they are asking us, what are our thoughts about what they should do and how they should handle it? It's complex, my dear.
She didn't talk about.
There are different layers.
Yeah.
There's so many different layers to this problem.
Right.
Right? Obviously, there is a problem as it relates to how you are relating to the father of your 4 children. That's you have 4 kids with a man, and if he is not toxic and he's not violent, you should have a good relationship with him. You share children together, right? You should. You can. Okay? So that's a relationship that needs some help. You should have a good relationship with your ex, so that at least you have no problem going to your parents' house, even though he lives there.
Right. Then
there's the issue with the parents. This seemed to be a big call to me. This says speak volume. It says it speaks 2 ways to me. It could be one or the other. It could say that she was such a terrible child. That she rip your heart and tear it and fling it all over the place, and she was just terrible. She was a terrible child. She was a terrible wife, and she found a good man she didn't deserve, that the parents adore and who adore them, and that relationship transcends the relationship with the wife, right? And they form their own bond that transcends any relationship that they had with the daughter, right? I understand that. But then there's also the side mom and dad, where you have to look at your daughter is hurting as a result of your decision, because she feel that you have made your relationship with her ex more important than your relationship with her. And that wound any child. When a parents will validate another relationship over a relationship with you, I have seen this. Yeah. I have seen this in cases where kids don't even understand the inner workings of relationship and the tension between the mother and the father and the new fiance. And so the father, for peace sake, sometimes just, stay away or do different things. And the child don't understand that, because they read a different message that daddy don't love me or mommy don't want me or something like that. And they're hurt that caused. So here she is at 49. At 49, she's still hurting, and she's struggling with the idea that her parents don't love her more than they love him. That he is more important to them than she is. And that is a terrible, terrible message to send to a child at any age. At any age. So that's a complex situation that needs to be resolved. Okay? There are other things that are in the relationship that that's here, that is not spoken. And it's about how you are. How are you as a person? Do you need help? Do you have temper problem, self-control problems? What's going on with you on a personal level? Maybe you need some personal help. Then there is the issue of the children, right? Because if this situation is toxic with the grandparents and the dad and the mom, you have 4 kids that are caught in the middle of this mess. And don't care how they try, it's going to rub off on them one way or another. It's going to affect them. It's affecting them, and it will affect them in the future. So to ask a question just generally about what we think about it, my response to you would be, I would love to know so much more than what is given in your few lines here in this letter.
Right.
I need to understand more. And then I would help you then to direct you to where do you apply your time and resources, where it's most important, what's most urgent, so that you can begin to move forward with your life. Okay? How should you handle this? It's going to depend a lot on those questions.
Yeah.
and the answers that we get from it. But just to answer you on a whole, if you have parents that don't care about you, if you have parents that really don't love you, if you have parents who don't care about how you feel, and they tell you, we don't care about how you feel, maybe it's time for you to reconsider your relationship with your parents. All of us are born, and one of the first bonding we have is with our parents, especially our mothers. But as we grow older, sometimes there's a lot of hemorrhaging that takes place in those relationships. The idea is that a child becomes an adult and leave his mother and his father.
Mm-hmm.
At 49, you are very much an adult.
Yeah.
And even though they are your parents, they did not bring you here to depend on them or even to be their caregiver or nurturer. They bring you here to prepare you, to grow you, so that you can go be what God's called you to be. And if they don't want a relationship with you and they're going to continue to inflict pain and hurt, and if they prefer your ex over a relationship with you, honestly, that's their choice too. Is it a choice I would make? Maybe no. But that's their choice. And they're an adult, and so are you. So you can make a decision about where you go from here. And where you go from here may not include your parents. Maybe you have to divorce them too. So complex it is. When I run this ad, there's so many people who are dealing with so many different issues. But that's why counselors exist. That's why there's a profession to help people to deal with this issue. If you need some help, we do counseling here. We do it distant counseling as well on one of those platforms that you can talk face to face. But we do it also locally. Get help if you need help. And be careful that you fall in a place of bitterness, because that's not a good place to be.
Are you facing a relationship crisis? Don't know what to do next? Call our family counseling office and get the help you need today. 954-533-8187. 954-533-8187.
Help me mend my broken heart. I just wanna live again.
Well, got a few things I need to tell you. On top of that, just want to shout out all the folks who supported the back to school drive. Thank you for parents that came out and got your bags and your books and supplies. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for the people who came and packed bags and help out with the back to school. Thank you so much. God bless you. It's always a privilege to be able to give back. Thank you to the Ruba Cannon Foundation for the work that they put in to making this happen. Yeah. All right. So tonight, for those of you who are local with us, we have been fasting and praying. 3 days of fasting and praying.
Yes.
Tonight's our last night of prayer. Please come and
7 o'clock.
Yeah. come for prayer tonight at 7 o'clock, one final night. We've had some great times in praying. Those prayer services, short, 7 to 8, have been powerful. So come on out and pray with us. 7 to 8 tonight. That means that there will be no Bible life in the Word tonight. Okay, so please take a note of that. Also, Thursday night, I'll be speaking at the OTR annual convention, revival night. Thursday night, I'll be the speaker. I'll be speaking on that night. It's going to be at 555 62nd Avenue, I think. It's at the Sheridan Suites, Fort Lauderdale. 555 62nd Street. I think it is Street or Avenue. Not sure. I had the announcement somewhere here and I don't see it. All right. So anyway, you get information. You hope that you come out and support that. The young people will be singing and ministering, and we look forward to that as they step into their own. Sunday coming is our anniversary service. It's going to be full of praise and gratitude. We look forward to having you on our 10th anniversary. Those of you who have pledged, have your pledge form. I want you to be prayerful about what God is going to do through you as we look forward to our new building. Those online that are praying with us, we hope that you are praying with us. And so we hope that you pray today and even join us at 7 o'clock in your closet to pray with us. Pastor Henry, did I leave out anything?
I don't think so.
All right. Well, as always, it's a pleasure. Ma'am, I thank you for coming and chiming in. This one, I got to say that this letter beat us today.
Yes.
This has been one of the hardest case.
And it calls for forgiveness.
Yes. This has been a hard case. Very, very complex. Very difficult. Can't jump on any one side on this situation. It left me with more questions than answers.
Yes.
But anyway, we hope that something we said makes a difference.
Yes.
To our listener.
You are encouraged. Yes.
If you want to send us a letter, you have a life situation that you'd like us to handle, talk about.
Yeah.
Send it to Ask the Pastor, seasonfmradio@gmail.com. seasonfmradio@gmail.com. Right? Ask the Pastor.
Yeah.
If you send us a letter, we would be happy to read it. All right? And hopefully we'll say something that may make a difference in your life. Well, I still believe that he needs to find a place on his own.
Yes.
Yeah.
What's stopping
At
him?
least. At least.
All right, brother, you need to step out on your own.
At
well,
least.
he didn't call and ask the question, so yeah.
At least come out of, yeah. Yeah. Gotta go.
Have a wonderful day, guys.
Yes. You see me? My heart spiritually dangerous enough against the kingdom of darkness. But my weapon is not carnal, but mighty to God, to the pulling down of stronghold. Yes. Get up and leave him, Mafi, get up and leave. Get up and leave him, Mafi, get up and leave. Any demon at the place, Mafi, get up and leave. Demon at me house, Mafi, get up and leave. A demon at me carry, Mafi, get up and leave. Even at me wife, Mafi, get up and leave. Any demon at the church, Mafi, get up and leave. Because get up and leave him, Mafi, get up and leave. I'm in a warfare, oh, spiritual warfare. I'm in a war, spiritual warfare. I'm in a warfare, oh, spiritual warfare. I'm in a war, spiritual warfare. I say greater is he that is in me, oh yeah, than he that is in the world. I say greater is get up and leave, him have to get up and leave. Demon on me house, him have to get up and leave. A demon on me car, him have to get up and leave. Even on me wife, him have to get up and leave. Any demon on the church, him have to get up and leave.
Now the ultimate power in the universe.
Him have to get up and leave. His name get up and leave.